How about now? Man, that whole intro got screwed up because I had to restart the whole computer. Can you hear me now? You should be able to. Oh, sweet. All right, I'm starting over. Dude, what a nightmare. Hey, first off, thank you guys for being here. What a freaking nightmare. What a nightmare. Dude, I was going live and it's like, you got to re-sign in. It never makes me re-sign in into Streamlabs and all this crap. But it is what it is. I figured it out. And then the reason, this is what drove me crazy before. When you just said we can't hear you right now, it's because I had to restart the Volt. The Volt, was it 276, dude? This audio interface. If you don't restart it, dude, you can do everything else right and it will never find it again. I don't know if you saw that, but I turned it off and I turned it back on right here. It's insane. Dude, I was losing my crap one day. I'm going to start over, so pretend that didn't happen. Oh, we got some viewers. Sweet. All right, I'm going to start over, so pretend that didn't happen because you didn't get to hear this song. So this song right here is another just little DJ song that we did for me and an old friend that I haven't talked to in a long time, actually, Jay Morales. I did some things for him, his college buddy, Goa Constricted. So we did this is one of 3 songs we did for the DjLuvJonez. It's like less than 2 minutes. The other 2 I think are only like a minute, but this one's a little longer, but it's classic. So I had this whole thing worked out and there was no music. I should have known, but now I should be good on all of the channels with music. So I'm going to do it again. Okay, ready? Pretend like I just started. All right, here we go.
Why do they call him Love Jones? Why can't the girlies leave him alone? DjLuvJonez, DjLuvJonez. Girl is sicking on the pole. Booty going to and fro. Drinks on the bar, cause bitch ass, he's a star. And they call him, why do they call him? DjLuvJonez. And they call him DjLuvJonez. Now tell me, why would you try to front on him? His dirty ass jams, they'll just do you in. And they call him DjLuvJonez.
Isn't that great? Dude, we recorded that like 20 something years ago. That was recorded like, I want to say 2004 or some shit. 21 years ago. Isn't that crazy? That's a classic. We use these right here. We messed around with some pre-made beats. Dude, I got another Cricket. I got another freaking from the last YouTube, the last stream I put up on YouTube. I got another person that hit me with a copyright, tried to copyright me for something that they used on this thing. But I think you're allowed to use parts of beats and stuff. And I think that's what they do to build shit, but they can't copyright that shit. Hopefully they'll throw that one out too. That'd be the second time that's happened to me in 2 weeks on YouTube. All I do is I share the whole stream, and like, it's just crazy. It's like, if I use this is just, I'm gonna create my own pattern in my shit, but this is just a factory pattern. So if I use this and then I say that's my song, it's just insane to me, but that's what people are doing. I think a lot of it's just AI tracking shit, or just like whatever, just tracking shit. So whatever, but if you use like a straight up factory preset and you don't change anything, then you don't get copyright on that, bro. Sorry. Anyway, check this out. Now the beat on the MP7 I made, it's pretty straightforward, but it sounds good with this groove. And plus now I could change the pattern and change this whole groove, you know what I mean? Do you like the lava lamp? It's the AZ Country lava lamp. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, here we go. See what I mean? You can almost make it unrecognizable, you know? Like, and these motherfuckers just take the... Like, if I use this for a song, no one would probably know where that came from. You know what I mean? I mean, if you really knew this machine, you would know. You know what I'm saying? But these motherfuckers are literally... Excuse my language. I'm trying not to cuss. I'm trying to make it YouTube friendly. These people, these wonderful, I'm sure lovely people otherwise... are taking patterns like this and just using them straight without doing anything to them and then hitting you with a copyright strike when you put your shit on YouTube. So just be aware of that. Fight it. As soon as you get it, just be like, nah, dude, this is my 4-hour. You wanna copyright 30 seconds of my 4-hour stream? Like, because they used it for one of their songs they released in 2024? That's what's going on. The two that I got nailed for, or I didn't, I fought them. The second one I'm waiting to see what they say. But the first one, they said, no, it's cool. Because I said, no, that's ridiculous. And that album was released in 2023. The second one was released last year. So this is what these people are doing. But see, with this, you wouldn't even know. Because even just a little tweak, but they won't even do that. They literally will take the, like here's an example, another example. So I'll take another pattern, right? Okay. Where are we at here? Tempo-wise. 120, nice. I like that. Okay. It's like me just taking this and then adding a beat to it, right? Okay. So now I write a song. This is my song, right? Now I go, I put it on YouTube or I put it on Spotify, right? And then you're playing around in your studio like this. I'm sure you get the point. It's stupid. They literally don't do anything to disguise the fact that they just took it straight off the machine. You know, they have demos and they're not that great of demos. They're pretty simple. But these fools just literally take it. Anyway, I'm done venting. Let's make some music. That was fun, though. You guys are awesome. Got my stink face on bopping to this. Oh, yeah. Oh, I know. That was pretty good, huh? I know, dude. It's groovy. I like this Novation Mono Station. It's wild. I'm going to do something else with it. But I got a couple of things I want to do tonight, man, that are going to be awesome. And thanks for everyone for being here. This is so exciting. I just got monetized yesterday on this channel. So thank you, guys. You're the best. This is awesome. And it just, I don't know, it's you know, whatever. It means I'm able to do a whole lot of more fun stuff. I'm trying to do something fun here. I want I want people to be able to come in here and chill and just if you want to lurk, you could lurk. If you want to say, hey, I got an idea, like help me work on the song. I mean, I'm not the greatest musician in the world, but I could, I do my thing. I have my own style. I don't know what it is. It's just, I know what I like. If it feels right and I start grooving, there it is. If it doesn't, I move on. But yeah, let's just do something. But anyway, I would love for people to have this to be a cool community where people come in, and I'm going to be making music every stream. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be sampling stuff, making music. I'm going to build a whole kit on the 202 tonight. And then, I'll mess with that a little later. But anyway, I'll shut up. I'm going to jam for a little bit. Let's see what we got. Ooh, I like that. So here's some. I mean, I won't shut up while I'm looking for sounds, but afterwards. Okay, that's interesting. Let me see what's up here. Oh my God. Holy shit. Is that 120? Okay, 120 beats per minute, right? Tempo 120. That's crazy. I'm going to do something with this. I didn't like that last beat, though. I'm just screwing around on that one. I actually want to work on some. I have a plan, but I was just screwing around with this. This thing is so much fun, though. Stank face. I actually want to work on something. I'm going to... So I really like... I want to show you these lights, too. These lights are crazy. Here, I'll chill them out for a second. Well, I'll just change them out for a second. Let's just do... I'm just going to... let's just do a red for a little bit. That's too much. I'm just going to do the blue. Yeah, but not the... Man, I do like the UV. This thing's crazy. You want to see something crazy? Watch this. I don't know if you can still hear me, Cricket, but check this out, right? I brought the gig bar that I use for weddings and stuff. It's in my apartment. It's so crazy, dude. I don't know why it just... Oh, there it goes. But yeah, this thing's wild. Like, it's got lasers on it. Like, this is... I like the UV. I like the black light. So I'm just gonna leave it on that. I think that looks pretty sick. But I don't want it flashing this time. The flashing's kind of cool, but I just want it... There we go. There's a setting. That looks cool, man. I like the black light. But anyway. So what I want to do is I want to record... Let me see something. Let me make sure all my levels are good. I want to record this old song here. So this is the PS2 song that I was telling you about, Cricket. Make your neighbors think you're Well, they can't hear anything except for my voice, like if I'm yelling, because it's all in headphones, you know? I try to be considerate to the neighbors. No, they're cool. She's cool. She hasn't said shit to me. So, I mean, if I get too loud on the mic, they'll hear that. But for the most part, they can't hear anything. It doesn't sound like anything in here. It's all running through headphones. All right, let me get these. I'm going to get these levels. I want it to be hard right here. So this is the old PS2 beat. And this mofo, I love. I made this a long, long time ago with a program called Music Maker. And you can pick like the key, I think, and you just cut and chop the loops, and it turned out great. And I like this with it. I'll show you that. But I gotta record it, so I'm gonna record it. I was gonna do it earlier, but I'm like, I might as well just do it on the stream, and to help me warm up. Oh, DjLuvJonez. I love DjLuvJonez. Anyway, listen. Oh, remember what I was doing with this? Because I went back and watched the clip, and I'm like, I love this, so check this out. I don't know where I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna use it sparingly, but it's gonna be for like part of a verse maybe, or a break, or like a hook or a bridge or something. I don't know, but I'll show you what I'm talking about. After her voice, I don't want to cover up her little like hummy thing. I like it during that little break right there too. I gotta just figure it out, but it's gonna be sick. I'll figure it out. And then, yeah, I always thought this beat was hard. This beat could be, with the right vocalist and lyrics, this beat could be hard, man. All right, let me get my levels good. Here we go. I gotta make sure that, let me know if anyone in the chat, if you ever hear clipping, or if it's, I try not to, like, I have a lot of places where I could see where red lines and stuff, but sometimes I wanna get it right to the edge without clipping or anything weird. Okay, I think that's good. I could even turn up the tables. This is coming, so this is an old song coming from my turntables. Watch this stream in headphones. So what I'm doing here, I'm glad I did this because I had it perfect earlier, but I bumped one of the trim knobs and it was off. It wasn't like, I'm trying to get the bass. It doesn't have to be exactly in the middle because I'm going to add another like tight kick to this and another snare. And who knows, probably another hi-hat. I'm going to build a beat over this. Like it's going to be sick. But this is part of it though. That's part of it. So that's what I'm going to do right now. But yeah, this is going to be dope. I'm trying to get, I think it's good. I think it's good. I don't want to overdo it because I could always, I'm not, you know, I want to get it as clean as I can. I want to get it as clean as I can because I always like learned when I would record like garbage in, garbage out. People, oh, we'll fix it in post. We'll fix it in post. No, get it right. Going in as close to what you have in your head as you can. It doesn't have to be perfect because you can mix and do things, but get it as good as you can going in, and it makes your job when you're mixing and mastering that much easier. You go back, and sometimes you don't even have to do much. You just set the levels where you want it. And you're like, damn, that sounds amazing. Maybe a little tweaking, and then the master, everything, maybe, obviously EQ it and give it the mastering touch. There's some guys that are really good at that shit. But, yeah, anyway, it's exciting. But it's got to sound good going in. All right, I'm not going to say it. All right, here we go. I'm about to sneeze. Oh, man, do you see how I muted the mic? That was pretty smooth. No, I didn't want you guys to hear that. That was, oh, my God, sorry. I knew it was coming. Dude, the stream looks crazy with the black lights on and stuff. This is cool. All right, I'm going to keep it moving, man. So I'm going to record this. I think it sounds good. What track is this on again? It's stereo tracks, I believe, 29 and 30. But let me just double check. Because everything else, I got to turn off the record button. Awesome too. I don't want to kill that either. Yeah, I'll find a spot for it. That little break, I'd like to use it because it just sounds cool. Maybe that'd be the only spot that I use it is on that break, and then I'll just have to, I don't know. It's short though. But anyway, I'm just gonna record it. So the song itself is like, damn, it's like 5 minutes. But I mean, I don't have to use the whole 5 minutes, and then when it's all said and done. I'm wrong. It was on 27:28. I want to make sure it's not clipping, so I'm going to kill the trim just a little bit. Yeah, I did this a long time ago. The key is I'm gonna bring it in and out with another beat that I'm gonna customly, probably like hand drum over it, you know what I mean? And take my time to get it tight, and then I can bring stuff in and out. This would be the backbone of the beat, but it's just everything else will be built on top of this. I think it could get really cool, man. So I'm excited about it. All right, I'm ready. I'm gonna record it. We'll just record it. I think it'll be fine. All right, so I gotta kill the mic and everything, but we're gonna do this right now. Stereo tracks, it's gonna be 27:28, pan full left and right stereo. All right, here we go. Okay. Well, yeah, that sucker's long. It's 5.5 minutes. Back then we never knew how long, most songs are the rappers and shit nowadays, they're making songs that are like not even 3 minutes. They're like 2 minutes. It's like, that's a pretty short song, but I mean, whatever. But 5 minutes, 5.5 minutes is a little long too. But I just figured I'd record the whole thing. Now it's on here. It should be. Oh. Go back to the beginning. Oh, yeah. So, okay, yeah. So here's what I want to add on the next 2 tracks. Ready? Here we go. Okay, I don't want to do it over this part, though. I know where I want to do it, but it's so short. Now I got to switch it up. So I'll just do it like here, like right here. I got to re-on the tracks. All right, I'll just do it right here. Actually, that might be all I need. That might be it right there, just on that break. It keeps going, but I can cut it out once I record the track. Right there. I can use, let me try that again. Where does that first one hit? I think that's the first one. 40 seconds or something. Oops. Yeah. So let me go to like 40 seconds. Somewhere around there. I'll go to 30. Okay, like right here. And that's it. That's fucking sick. And then I can't do anything with it. The sample actually goes. It keeps going. So I'm not gonna I guess I could chop up the sample in here, but I don't want to mess with all that. I could in the MPC one, but I don't want to really. I'm not gonna mess with all that. I know what I'm gonna do. I could just chop it out on the record. Well, I have to do it every time I do it on the hook, but I just want to see how it sounds. I'm gonna try it once. Obviously, I got to get my levels again good. Maybe I should just do it. It's so good, man. I think I should just do it for the parts that just doesn't have her voice. Like here. Oh, no. I gotta just figure it out. Yeah, I don't want to cover up the piano riff either. Right here is where I really want it. Alright, I'm gonna record it. But I'm just gonna record it. I'm just gonna punch it in on those breaks because I don't need to record over the whole freaking track. It takes up too much space, right? Alright. Yeah, I'm just going to use it on those breaks. I just got to, I'll just go through and then the first one's right before 42 seconds. Or there's like 40 seconds. So let's go there. I just got to time it right. There's probably, I don't know. I'll probably have to do it like 6 or 7 times maybe. I don't know. 8. It's a long song, but whatever. It'll probably end up being 3 minutes when it's all said and done, but I have 5.5 minutes to work with. It's so crazy that when did the PS2 come out? We looked this up last time. I forgot. When did the PlayStation 2 come out? Okay, so March 4th, 2000.
It was first released in Japan on March 4th, 2000, in North America on October 26th, in Europe on November 24th, in Australia on November 30th, and other regions thereafter.
Crazy. So all over the world, basically, 2000. That's 25 years ago. I got one right when they came out, too. And I got a program called Music Maker. That's where I chopped up this beat. And I made the beat 25 years ago. You could do all kinds of cool stuff with it. And I always wanted to do something with it. And it's wild that here I am streaming it in 2025. It's just incredible. I never even started streaming till New Year's Eve 2024. It's crazy. It's fun. So I have to do something with this song. I always love the beat. But yeah, I mean, that's a great program. I think I still have it. My PS2 is long gone, but I'm pretty sure Music Maker is still around. I gave it to my son, I think, or something. But very cool. This song, this beat I'm working on, I made on the PS2 in 2025. This raw part that you're hearing right now, I'm adding to it. I'm going to switch it up. It's just going to be the backbeat I'm going to bring in and out of. Basically, I could barely use it, but I definitely will use this break because it's too good. But I needed to add something to the break. So crazy. March in Japan is where it came out first. March 4th, 2000. Wow. So officially, as of a couple months ago, 25 years ago. Holy crap. Find Music Maker if you can. It's so fun. It's awesome. These are just loops and stuff that I cut up on there. So anyway, I always thought it was like one of the best. It's the only one I ever saved because I made a bunch of stuff on there. But this one I was like, this is hard. I have to do something with this. And 25 years ago, yeah, that would kind of make sense because Eminem was a huge star at that point. That it had that like 8 Mile vibe. It's raw. It's like raw and it's gritty. I like that sound. I like that lo-fi, raw, gritty sound mixed with that something like hi-fi, high fidelity that sounds dope. Like a oh, it's not. I turned it up, but like a synth like this, like a pure analog synthesizer like the Novation Mono Circuit. Oh no, I'm sorry, I fucked up already. Ready? Here we go. Novation Mono. I fucked up again. Novation Circuit Mono Station. There you go. That wasn't very good. I need some water. I'm going to grab a drink, but I'm going to work on these right now. Thanks for being here. You guys are so cool, man. Anyone that's here, you're just the best. I used to think my 5 minutes is too long, but 2:40 is definitely too short. Bro, I swear to God, at the clubs, at the Tapas bars where I was DJing, they want us to play 3 minutes. You want 2:30 to 3 minutes is standard, right? All the rappers now that they want to hear, all these like trap rappers and stuff, they're making songs that are like 2 minutes. So we loop the last minute of it to add a minute onto a 2-minute song and make it 3 minutes. The more you know. I wish there was like a ding ding. All right. What's cool about this is these lights I brought over. I know I can control the brightness of it. I'd like to bring them down because it's a small place, but I got to figure out how to do it. I was messing with it today, but this is wild. Like I can go straight up white. Jesus, look at that. Oh my God, I'm blind. But yeah, these are fun. I can control it, but the UV is probably my favorite. Why are you being an asshole? There you go. Oh, look at that yellow. But the crazy thing is if I put on auto, like I could do things in the stream that would be fun for people that are here. Like you could trigger it. Like, oh, we're going to trigger, or you want to trigger the lasers. Right? You could like channel points or something. I'm going to start setting stuff up like that. Channel points where you can influence the stream. So you want, what do you want? You want lasers? Where are the lasers? Here's lasers, right? Oh, kind of. I just want lasers. Can I just get lasers? No. That's not just lasers. Holy crap. I know one of these. Whoa. Those are cool too. But anyway, you could trigger stuff like, oh, okay, like, I don't know. I think it would be fun. Where is the laser one? I had one that was set that just has lasers. Well, there's the lasers. But this has more than just lasers. But I don't know. I think I screwed something up earlier. I got in the settings. I was trying to turn them down because they were so bright. And I think I screwed up a couple of the presets. But it's kind of cool. It has this little this little controller, and then I also have a foot switch over here that has like 4 controllers on it. I could do things on. So it's kind of cool. All right, I'm gonna get back to the music, but I'm gonna go. These other lights, if I can make them not as bright, the blue looks cool. Well, yeah, the blue looks, wow. It's bright though, dude. I gotta be able to turn them down. I'll figure it out. That looks cool though. I'm cool with it. It's like 2 black lights. So anything that you can tell, like, anything's wider. But anyway, I thought it added to it. I thought it looked kind of cool. It's very comic book style-y. Like, it's got like I like how the edges along right here. Like, yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't know. I think it looks cool. All right, I'm going to put these little breaks. I think I'm just going to use this on the breaks, and then I'm going to cut out the end of it because I don't need it. All I need is the... And that's it. I don't need the other 3, whatever these monks are talking about. I don't know if they're monks. They sound monkey, don't they? Monkey. Like monk. Monk-ish. Monk-ish. All right, let's go. Don't forget to get your channel points because I'm going to set up stuff. You'll be able to use your channel points. You'll be able to trigger stuff within the stream here at MagneticSoundStudio, and that could be fun. So you could be like, as long as it's, I got to be careful because it could, yeah, I think that'd be good. I'll come up with some fun stuff. At least the lights and weird stuff. Like we got lasers, we got the black lights. I got strobe light. I can hit the strobe light. Where's the strobe? I'll show you all the strobe. Where is it? There it is. I also have a strobe light and black light strobe light. Well, it's being weird. I'm hitting the wrong button probably. Where's my flashlight? That's over there. Oh, I don't need a flashlight. I can just turn this on. Jesus. Oh my God, that's bright. Yeah, I tried everything and nothing. I could not turn these down. Oh my God, I'm blind. Jesus. Yeah, that's the gig bar. The gig bar too. I DJ weddings and stuff. I did for a while. I'm not doing them really right now. But COVID killed it for a little bit, and then I started DJing at clubs again. But this thing's cool. But God, that's bright. Like it's not made for a little tiny studio apartment. But the UV looks cool. All right. So anyway, what was I trying to do on this stupid thing? Oh, I was going to show you the strobe light. Oh, that was the strobe. Anyway, I'm done messing with that. I'm going to go back to UV. I want to make music. I keep talking, and then I'm not going to make music. I want to make music. Okay. But I don't mind talking either. I'm going to make music. But welcome, everyone. You guys rock. Let's go. So the first break is definitely at right before 40, like right around 40 seconds. Oops, shit. So I'm going to go to like 30 seconds. And again, and this time I'm going to play it. And then I'll go back, I'll cut the tip out end of it, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. I could always add some reverb too in post or whatever. If it's too much of a blunt cut, yeah, I'll just do it like that. All right, for right, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, here we go. All right, that was wrong. It's like 34 seconds. Okay, so I guess I could just, all right. I'll go to 25. All right, here we go. Oops. I'm just going to start it from the beginning. I'm sorry. I'll pay attention. I just got to remember where they're at as I go. So the break points, there's only probably like 8 of them in the whole song, and it's long, but they're just little. It's 5.5 minutes, but it's not that long. But there's just little break beats. All right, here we go. Okay, that's it. So the cool thing about the Tascam, what it does now, if I hit rewind, just tap it. Oh, well, it goes, I recorded from the beginning. I shouldn't have done that. But it went back to where I first started recording. If I would have like punched in right before, like I will on the next ones, it will literally go right back to it. So I don't have to like scroll back and forth. So nice. I like that feature. Okay, I gotta cut it right there. I know exactly where I'll cut it. This won't be as hard as I thought it was gonna be. I don't think. Oh, did I just jinx myself? Oops. I might have. No, we're good. I got this. Okay, now it does go right back to 36 seconds instead of going to the beginning because it went back to the last place I recorded. So, which is pretty sweet. So, it should be good timing. Let's hear it now. Shit. I just thought it was going to drop right there, but I like her little right here, ready? Oh, nope, then the piano drop. I don't want to play it over that because that's cool too, right? But for the drop, I think it's perfect. All right, let's see if I nailed it. Let's go. Oh, never mind. This is the second one. Wait a minute. Yeah, this is the second one. I'm retarded. I'm stupid. Sorry. I'm the dumbest person to ever live. So forgive me. Okay. I think I got this. So we're at 112. That would make sense. Wait, no. Shit. Did I miss something? Oh, I got to go back. Let's go back. There we go. All right, wait. I mean, I feel like I might have cut it too quick. Let me undo it. Let me see if this works. Hold on. I think I should. Yeah. Okay, so I undid what I did. I'm gonna try it one more time. I mean, I think maybe that's better. Let me try it. I could always add reverb, but again, if it's too hard of a cut, but I want to get it as perfect as possible on every one. Being weird. I'll get that. Once I get the sweet spot when I start recording right in front of the... There it is. This one might be good. Yeah. No, I think... You guys hear me? It looks like there's audio. There should be audio. Hold on a second. Check. Okay, it's working. Okay, cool. Well, it kicked me off for a second, but we're back in business. This is my new screen I made too, so it should show. I got chat in there. Let me see what happens. Yeah, that looks kind of cool. I likes it. We're gonna go with this for a moment. So yeah, and I'm making a whole new setup for the DjLuvJonez one when I start doing that on Saturday. So that's cool. All right. Anywho, check. What's that picking up? I guess it's just the fan and stuff. Check. Okay. Cool. Anyway, thanks for everyone that's here. I hate when it kicks me out and then sometimes it pops people back in, sometimes it don't. But that's all good. Appreciate you guys chilling. Yeah, I like the new screen. Looks good. All right, so, oops. I think I got everything where I want it. There was one of the breaks I didn't like so much. Whoops. It's the one before the last one. This one I think is perfect. Yeah, I think that was good. Here, hold on one second. I was too busy dancing, not listening. So that's good. That means it's groovy. Yeah, that's good. The one I don't like is the one before this one. I swear it pops. It does something weird. So I might redo it. I want to do them all now so they're all just perfect. And I could bring it, I can adjust it later in the mix. That's great. Oh. Shit, where was the other one? So if I go back, I'm going to guess like I think it was 426. Oh man, I might have nailed that. Yeah. No, it's after this. 436? 436, I'm going to guess. It does. It like crabs out. So I don't like that one. We ain't doing that. So 36. But I was close. I was off by 10 seconds. That's pretty good. Yeah, I knew there's something weird about it. I don't know why. It was like it flubs out on the second note. I swear to God. All the other ones were perfect. So I'm going to redo this one. You know what? I think it's a pop in the old track. I think it's like a digital, like a little digital distortion. Like it's clicking, and there's really not much I can do about that. I think that might have been in the original recording 25 years ago when I did it. Okay, I could find out right now. So I'll pull out the other. Well, I don't want to do that because then if I have to re-record it, the volume could be different. I don't want. Yeah, you can compress it and all that shit, but still, it's not. It doesn't. I can notice those differences when people try to pull shit like that in albums. Shit. Okay. All right. I don't know what I did there. I let it go. Oh, I know what I did. I let it go too far into the song. The other ones are all perfect. It's just this one. I don't know why I'm having a hard time with it. It drives me nuts. I don't want them all to be perfect. It could be on the other beat. If that's the case, then it's just, I'm not worried about it. It's just an artifact, and then whatever. It's a little pop. I could always hide it with like a hit, like some kind of hit later if I need to. Or a vocal, like a vocal. I don't know. Whatever. Let's see. I want to see if that's what it is. But I'm going to try it one more time. Keeps throwing me off. Yeah, like it drops out. I could mute this track. I think I do a shift mute. I don't remember how to mute it. It's weird because the mute's the record button on this thing, and I'm not really sure exactly how I used to mute it. So, yeah. I'll find out. It's easy. I think it's like a shift mute or a shift record. But yeah, it's all good. I do like the new angle. It's cool. Supposed to, like, if anyone follows or anything, it will put them in where the little diamonds are. Subscribers, which is cool. I just became an affiliate yesterday, so that was amazing. My second channel. My other DJ channel is an affiliate, but I was DJing from a club, and then I'm not now. So I'm just doing this. This was the plan anyway. I was going to start this one. So this has been wonderful, though. I love this. I love this stream. I love the community. I've been meeting super cool people from all over the world. Thank you guys that are here. If you haven't followed and you're enjoying the stream, I'm just making music. I do it on 4 hours, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday night from here, MagneticSoundStudio. So welcome. Hang out. If you have any suggestions, throw them in chat. I love it. People give me an idea. Shit. You want to offend me? I need some suggestions. I don't like getting caught in a rut. My mind's open musically, so give me some ideas, and maybe I'll try it. You know what I mean? So appreciate it. Give me a follow, too. That'd be sweet. You're the best. It's free to follow, son. It's free to subscribe if you have Amazon Prime, too. You get a free subscription to any Twitch streamer every month with your Prime. But you got to pick them and say, hey, I want this one. So that's pretty sweet. Say, hey, whatever. I'm just little old me doing my little old thing. Here we go. My name's Mark, by the way. Yeah, I like this angle. When he gets... Cricket, when you're back in the chat and you can see the screen... I know you're taking care of business. Let me know what you think of this new angle. I didn't get to show it to you. It's a new scene, rather, angle. It's a scene. It's pretty sweet. I like it. I think it looks cool. It makes both. Yeah, that's pretty rad. It gives you a bigger view of the NPC. Yeah, anyway, I like it. I like it a lot. But when you get back, because I'll, you know what? Since you're not here, he went to get ice cream or something. All right, I'll just go like this. We'll go back to the other screen, which I also really like. But maybe I'll do at some point I'll do a poll down the road, and people can pick what I'm going to build. Probably at least one more. I want to get a third camera, so when I get it, I'll surprise everyone with the third camera angle, because I want cameras right over the gear that I'm using mostly, like right over. Like I'm recording tonight, I would probably want it right over all this, like the task cam and the MPC one. So that would be sweet. Or like if I'm using something specific, like the Novation Circuit Mono Station. What a great name. That Novation Circuit Mono Station is one of the funnest things ever to say in the English language, I think. And sour cream and onion Funyuns. I should write. Sorry, I had to do it. I should write a jingle for the Funyuns people, because I just bought a sour cream and onion Funyuns bag. I didn't even know it existed. It's like all my dreams came true the other day when I was in Fry's. So that was nice. And yeah, I got to try them. But I love Funyuns. I'm sure they're great. They might be too much, but sour cream and onion Funyun is, they got to be great. They got to be the most amazing thing that's ever been created by mankind, I think. You would think so. So that'd be a cool deal, too. I like Funyuns and I like Milk Duds together. So I'm weird. Anyway, welcome. Holla if you want. If you want to hang out, that's cool, too. If you just want to listen, that's great. Thank you. But, just hang out. So anyway, I'm going to get back to work. I got on my little pieces. I'm glad I didn't use too much of it, because it doesn't add to the song. But let me hear something real quick. I got to finish this last part. Okay, yeah, it has this button on here. Dude, this thing's cool. I like this Tascam. It's the Tascam 32 DP32 SD because it used the model's a 32 track. It's DP. I don't know what that stands for. Well, I know what it stands for, but in this case, I'm not sure. And then it's the SD for SD card because it uses an SD card. They used to have a burner on the front of these when they first made them, but they don't have it anymore. This model doesn't have it. CD burner. Such a dying technology, unfortunately. I still have a bunch of CDs because I'm old. But back in the day, I never play them. They're just in a closet somewhere. I mean, they literally should probably be thrown in the trash, to be honest. But yeah, it is what it is. Some people collect them, so I would never throw them away because they'd break someone's heart. Like my CD collection is pretty sick. And I had like 500 stole back in the day because I was DJing back in the day. It's CDs and never really had vinyl because, I mean, I didn't really start like DJing too much until like in my 20s and stuff. And that would have been, you know. I mean, I was DJing younger, but not seriously. Not until I got into clubs. You know. So anyway. There's something going on here. So I figured out how to mute this thing. So yeah, you just hold the mute button and you can disengage the record and then it lights up this little yellow button right above it, which is mute. So it's cool. There's a mute button over here. So it's interesting. I remember that from like reading the oh shit. I do not want that. Oh God, it kicked me off again. I think I'm hitting something, man. You know what? I hit enter on the keyboard because I'm trying to wake up the mouse and it's kicking me off. I had like 8-9 viewers, but that's fine. Whatever. It's so irritating. It's hard to stream when it keeps throwing you off, man. It's getting agitating, but it shouldn't be kicking me off every time I do something. Oh my God. Every time I do something on the computer that it's running Streamlabs, I can't even, like, I should be able to trigger all kinds of stuff from here. It doesn't make sense. Oh my God. Hey, is it working? Oh, cool, man. Awesome. Yeah, man. It's just, it's something that I got to figure out. Every time I try to do something in Streamlabs, it's kicking me off, which I can't have that because I'm controlling the whole stream from Streamlabs. I need to be able, I'm going to set it to where I need to be doing raids from this channel and stuff, you know? And I can't even I can't even chat because I used to be able to. I might have to call them. Anyway, thank you for everyone that's coming back and stuff. It's just frustrating. I hit my, I'm not going to touch anything anymore. It kicked me off twice, but that's okay. Thanks for coming back. Yeah, I'll figure it out. I should be able to touch this. I won't hit enter. That was stupid. But it seems like anything I do the last couple streams in Streamlabs, you know, on my desktop, which is connected to my TV here, I'm just using it as a monitor. I don't know. It keeps kicking me off. It's crazy. It wasn't doing that before. It shouldn't do that. But that's okay. I'm back. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can anyone hear me in chat? Here, I'm going to check something. I got my tester site with me. I got a tester site that I use. You got to have a tester site. Plus it makes sure you're, let me just see if this is working. Oh, it is. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Awesome. Yeah, I won't touch anything again. I got to figure this out though. I got to run tests on this on a night where I'm not streaming and just go, maybe if you can help me out, just like spend like 30 minutes, it might even just take 10 minutes. We can figure it out. There's other stuff I want to figure out too, man. Cricket, I got Dude, I got Cricket X is my mod and my homie, but I got so much plugins, dude. With all the hardware I've bought over the years, I owned a ton of plugins, but I never used them because I didn't have a DAW. But since I bought this audio interface to do the stream, I'm like, I'm gonna and the new laptop or the new desktop to do the stream too, because it takes a lot of power to do these things. I couldn't do it with my old laptop. No way. I tried, and I'm like, nope, this ain't working. Nothing would work once I started hooking everything into it. It's just too much. But it works great through this thing. But anyway, it's full with plugins, and I have Ableton Light Live, or Ableton Live Lite. Yeah. Ableton Live Lite. So it's awesome. I can't wait to, and that's going to be one of my third things. But we'll talk about it later. It should be cool. It should be awesome because I'm going to have another screen, and I'm probably going to get another camera to do an overhead shot eventually. Oh, I want to show you this. Hey, can you see can you see the screen, Cricket X? Can you see your screen? I don't know if you saw this before, but I made another scene that's pretty cool. I want to see what you think. Let me know if you're in front of your computer. I don't know if you are, but when you are, oh, cool. Check this out. Yeah, buddy. What's up with that? You like that? Check it out. It should be showing. Dude, I got to call these freaking people, dude. So much their shit's not working. Why isn't the stream should be in chat? Oh, there it is. I'm sorry. The chat should be in stream. Oh, because it kicked us out. It's back. Now it is. God, look how small it is. Yeah, but look how small the chat is, dude. Why is it so stupid the way they make this shit? I can go in there and make it bigger. I'll make it bigger. But see, this one actually shows the chat. Yeah, I made this. This shows. It's pretty cool, huh? So I'm going to make, and then I got this one right here. Oh, so these are the screens I've done so far. This is the starting screen, but it's got my Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for the streams. And then here's the one. I should have audio on all of them. I'm actually kind of testing the audio. Let me know if the audio goes out on any of these as I'm scrolling through them. There's only like 4 or 5 scenes, but. So there's the third one. There's the third one, which I love, but I definitely knew I had to make it bigger. I'll make the chat bigger. It's going to be great. I'm not doing it now because I don't want to get kicked off again. So there's that. And then I have the break one. And yep, it shows that I still have audio. There's my break. And then, so yeah. So instead of just when I leave, I got to remember I have this because I get up and I walk away. Usually it's not a long break, but dude, I'm seeing commercials on my, what the hell? I'm seeing commercials on my, on my thing. It was funny. As soon as I started with the stream, I saw a commercial. I was like, oh yeah, that's right. They're showing ads now. But anyway, it's pretty cool. And there's the break one. And then I have 5, which is ending. That's all I have so far, I think. Oh, I do have a social media. I have that one, which is just social media, but I could use it. I don't use it. And I don't have the mic on that one. But anyway. Yeah, I like this one, man. I like this one. I'll leave it on. I just I knew the chat was going to be small. Look how tiny it is. I mean, but people have their own chat, but I want it. I'll figure it out. It's tricky because I don't want it going outside that box. But I need the font to be bigger. There's ways to do it. I'll get in there tonight and mess with it. And then for a Wednesday night stream, it should be way better. But yeah, I'm going to build another scene eventually. But these two are fine for now, I think. And then I should change the lights. I should do something fun. So anyway, I'm going to listen. I'm going to listen back to this song. I just got everything, I think, where I want it. Hold on. I'll be right back. Give me 1 sec. Okay, Sweetness. I like it, man. I think it sounds good. Yeah, because I want to be able to, I don't even want this. I wanted to have a screensaver in the background when I don't touch shit on here unless at the end of it, or if I'm switching scenes, or something, but I can't figure it all out. It's no big deal. I mean, I just haven't. Oh, a little dip. That makes sense. I mean, yeah, you probably want to do the screen changes when you're not like blaring music or anything. That makes sense. That totally makes sense. You pause for a second because it is, yeah, but cool. Thank you. There's a slight dip in audio as the screens change, but that's it. Sounds good on all of them. Nice. You know what? I just realized something too. This is not a huge screen. It does, the text does look small in the chat box, but it might not be that bad. I don't know. I'll try to make it a little bigger, and I can cut it off so it doesn't go. I don't want to go outside that box, and I don't want it being. I don't know. I'll figure it out. It's tricky, but I can get it perfect. But I think it looks cool. I love the brick wall behind there and the rain kind of falling. That's why I feel like, hey, come in like make it a community. Like you're not just coming to like watch me make my mediocre music. You're coming for the community and to hang out, maybe to be part of it. And yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff, man. If you ever have time, dude, you should take it's super interesting. I learned a lot. I took the Twitch, the creator camp the other night. They make you take it if you get a strike. So if you get a strike on creator camp, they make you take it and they'll remove the strike. You can remove one strike a year. If you get 3 strikes on Twitch, copyright strikes, you're done. They have no choice. Your channels. It's not up to them who gets the strikes. It's up to a court. It's tricky with the copyright law. But I do love the lava lamp. I thought, why do I have the love? And I have this over here too. I brought this over here. This is my iPod player. Remember we went to Vegas and then we rented that van and then we got that call and they're like, this is your iPod. Yo, you guys left this iPod in here. And we're like, none of us have an iPod. And they insisted that it had to be us. And they gave me this iPod. Look, I still have it. Can you believe this shit? It's a nice one too. It actually has really killer music on it. I listen to it all the time. Look. It's the iPod, the video one. I forgot what it's called. Isn't that cool? People pay for these. These are like, people like these now. These are coming back in style. People like jog with them and shit. Dude, they play MP3s. I love these. No, I didn't get a strike. You can take the creator camp. You don't have to do it. Dude, it's a couple, an hour or two of like videos and classes. No, they just want to, I did not get a strike. No, I did not get a strike. I haven't got a strike. This is all my shit. Why would I get a strike? No, but if you do, man, you got to start paying attention to what I'm saying, bro. You always go into no, but I did say that they fucked with me on YouTube. That's true. On Twitch, though, they don't, like, they know, dude. They don't run it. Like, YouTube's bad with it. Twitch is a little more. No, I got what you're saying, though. I probably sound, no, I have not. What I'm saying is, that you have to do this. You have to go through creator camp. It pops up when you become an affiliate. They want you to know copyright laws. At least, dude, it's a lot about copyright, really. Yeah, I took it exactly. They're like, if you want to, you can take it once a year. You could remove 1 strike a year. But you have to take this, like, it's like I took my time and I really paid attention. It took a couple hours for me. It's 2 courses and a whole bunch of classes, a whole bunch of videos. But I did it because I'm like, I'm taking this seriously. I want to hear. There's more shit. I learned so much, bro. I learned so much. And I'm so glad I did it. But anyway, how cool is this? Do you remember this? Look at that. But anyway, I highly recommend it. It's the creator. You could probably take it whether you're an affiliate or not. I'm sure it's creator camp. So it's pretty sweet. And I'm learning a lot. I'm like, oh, that's cool. So that's also, there's this like create a community. Like, dude, some of the top streamers, it is legendary. Remember, she was arguing with us. Or someone was arguing. You picked it up. You gave it to me. Because you rented the van, bro. And I remember, this was when Landon was born. This is like 2011, 12-ish, 11. Yeah, yep. Wow. Dude, and I remember that you ended up giving it to me. I still have it. So I have this little cube right here that lights up. And dude, this thing changes colors and shit too. So I love it. It is legendary. It has some killer music on it, like killer of all kind, rock and EDM and great hip hop and hardcore rap and old school rap, and it's amazing. And it's got videos on it, and I use it all the time. And this is a cool little charger that someone gifted me. But this thing also changes. It has like 7, 8 different colors, and it can flash, and I love it. So I got it doing a little fade in and out with, now it's going to pink, it'll go to blue and yellow. It's just, I think it makes the stream, gives it a little more color. And then I brought this light, which is crazy. And then I want to start doing fun stuff like, ooh, you trigger it. Oh shit, not that one. Jesus. Auto. Okay. So yeah. So now this is like an auto thing. And I could have people trigger stuff from, people can trigger stuff from chat using points. I got to set all that up though. This stream, I just became an affiliate on this one yesterday. Oh man, that white light is bright. There's ways. I'm gonna go in here and program this thing and mess with it. But wow, that looks wild, dude. That kind of looks cool. Yeah. This is fun. Dude, my fog machine, dude. I haven't used it in a while. It wasn't working. I'm gonna do a video and repair it. I'm gonna do it. But anyway, it's pretty fun. Wow, that's wild. So yeah, this thing is pretty crazy. There's some more black. Ooh, I like those black lights. I wonder if I could trigger. Whoa. See, I wish I could just like freeze it. If I could just freeze it. Anyway, I'll leave it on random right here. Well, let me see what we got here. It's a little too much. It's kind of crazy, but I want something with lasers though. Yeah. No. Okay, that's kind of cool. And then I'm going to play this song and go grab something to drink. I'll be right back. But I kind of want to, I guess I could hit a break, but it's not really a break. I'm not taking a break. I don't really take breaks. I'll leave for a little bit. I just want to grab something to drink. So let's leave this on and see. I have one that's just lasers. I thought I got in here. And, oh, that one's kind of cool. All right, cool. Let's see. I'll be right back. I'm going to listen to this song, and I want to see how it sounds through my monitors. this with me. I'm telling you, man, I'm gonna do something where subscribers and or just people that follow, they can use their points. Don't forget to get your channel points. They're channel points, you know, for watching the little green boxes. You get your points, and then they'll be able to control stuff like you want. You can blast me with the sun. Watch this. You think you got sun flares the other day? No, you don't got sun flares. Oh, that looks cool though. I do like these. Man, this I do weddings with this thing. It's the Gig Bar 2 by Chauvet. But anyway, hold on. Let me go back here. Oh, Jesus. See what I mean? Whoa, sorry. Come on, Hammy. Stop playing with me. Boom. Oh, God. See what I mean? Like, how fun would that be? How fun would that be if you could, like, they said they had the sun flares the other day. This is bright as shit. So, I know. Look how white I am. Dude, this thing is bright. I know there's a way to control it. But how funny would that be, Cricket X, dude, if people could blast me? Like, if you use your channel points, like, say, 300 channel points, whatever, 500 channel points. You could blast me for like 5 minutes with this fucking thing. I think that's funny. I would do it. It doesn't even cost you any money. It's not even bits or anything. It's just channel points. Just cost you a little time watching me. I think that, I know, dude. Dude, if you saw how bright it is in here, dude, it's bright. But I love it. And then, the UV is, this is like my fave. That shit's crazy. Like, it looks like I'm in a comic book almost. It's very, you know what this reminds me of, let me put my headphones back on. I like to hear myself. Dude, I love the way the song is so far. I mean, it's I love the way it sounds. Again, I made that song 25 years ago on the Xbox. I'm sorry, the PlayStation 2. The main beat of it is all chopped and cut in a program called Music Maker. I made it 25 years ago in there, and I always wanted to use it. Oh, jeez. But anyway, thanks for being here, everyone. Please follow. If you haven't followed, follow your boy, man. It's free to follow. You know what they say? Love is free. Following's free. Crack ain't free, but, you know, just don't do crack. Crack is whack. Everyone knows that. I'm just playing. That was Whitney Houston's favorite line. Crack is whack. Mm-hmm. Poor thing. Anyway, let's get back to business. You guys are awesome, man. This is so much fun. I'm going to do something too. So I wanted to do that. That was incredible. I'm going to switch gears. And so I'm going to set up my mic over here at the turntables and at the SP303, my vintage SP Boss Dr. Sample, okay? The SP303, awesome, highly sought after. I'm going to build a full kit on 8 pads, and I've never sequenced on this thing. It has a built-in sequencer, so we're going to take the kit I built, and we're going to sequence a sick beat. I want to do like more of a lo-fi, old school, but also meets new school with some of this other tech. And we're going to do that. It's going to be amazing. So that's what I'm going to do right now. So give me a second. Don't leave. Hang out. So while we're waiting to do that, I'll play you something. See, what should I play? I don't know. Oh, I'll play something off the table. So give me a sec. Okay, let me move the mic over there so I can kind of chat with y'all. Yeah, so I have another mic that I'm going to set up over here. I almost set up last night. I wish I would have. Yeah, I'm not going to be moving this mic back and forth. So I have another mic. It's already on a stand and shit. I just didn't run it to another input and everything. But anyway, this will work. So give me one sec. That's another song I just played that I made a while back, but I like it, and I'm gonna do something with that one too. I definitely won't do that again. Moving that mic, it took me 10 minutes to set this up, and now I got to reset it up over there because I had it perfect for when I'm sitting down over there. But it's cool. I got a couple more mics. I'm gonna set up at least one more, maybe two more, so I could just. I don't want to interrupt my workflow. I want to be able to just go when it hits me. So anyway, this is a great mic. I have a baby bottle too. That's what I really need to set up. I should set up the baby bottle as one of the other mics, like over here. That's a badass mic. It's another badass vintage mic that I love. This one sounds great though, but this one I like when I'm recording and I'm just chatting, talking to people. But yeah, cool. But I like that song. I like that last song. I'm gonna do something with that too. So anyway, this is the. This is the SP303. I really need. You know what? Let me try something. Check. Yeah, I won't be able to hear my voice. But I guess that's okay. Nah, I want to hear myself. I'll figure it out, man. I've got some ideas on how to make this just the workflow as easy as possible. I'll get it going. If I had like an extension, it's not a big deal. It's just these headphones are it's trying to pull me back. I guess I can move this up a little bit. Something like that. Yeah, cool. Okay, cool. That's cool. All right. I appreciate you guys being here, man. You guys are awesome. Everyone that's chilling, checking it out, welcome. My name's Mark. This is MagneticSoundStudio, my little humble studio. I just like to make beats and make music. But right now, I like to chat with people about music. Right now, I'm going to... what I want to do is I want to make... So this has some sounds on it. I'm going to delete these. I don't really love them. This is... So I should have not brought this whole rig over here. Sorry. I have another mic. I'll get it set up next time. I wasn't really sure if I was even going to do this. So. And everything else is over there except for the turntables and stuff. But anyway, boss, SP303 Dr. Sample, man. This thing is cool. I love it. I have the memory card too, which is pretty rare. Like, they're expensive. If you could find it, you can't even find it. It's a certain SD card that you have to have for this thing. And that's cool because there's 4 banks, A, B, C, and D. But you only have A and B internally. And then when the card gives you C and D, and it gives you a whole lot more sample time. But this is a very sought after, rather. I wiped it off earlier still. I need to clean it real nice. Very highly sought after. And it's vintage. I think these came out in the... I have a two... Oh. See, I have that loop too. I actually have done a song with this loop. So I'm going to delete this loop. Yeah. I mean, all it is that's it. But then you loop it. Oh, it's a great loop. Maybe I'll leave it. It's not taking up much space because it's only a short sample. If I hit my fucking hat on this one more time, I'm going to lose my shit right now. God, I don't like this. I don't know why I did that. I was so dumb. Because I didn't have a mic set up and I didn't want to just stand over here. I wanted to be able to talk to you guys because I'm going to actually build a kit on this thing. So the great thing about this, I might just leave it. No, actually, I got to delete it. I don't need it. I have it. It's whatever. It's a simple sample. So same thing with this. So I have a kit already in here. right? This is inside a Serato DJ Pro. I'm just triggering it there. It has a sampler. Yeah, this is... I'm going to put this down a little bit. Well, I guess not. Just put it back, I guess. It's just being a pain in my ass right now, and I don't want to keep fighting with it. My pop screen, there we go. I will have my other mic set up next time, because I'm going to... Wow, what the hell, man? Can we tighten it up, guys? Tighten it up here? That'd be great. All right. That's cool. I'm going to have to switch it later, but this is perfect. This is cool. I'm going to be here for a minute. So here's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm going to change the colors in here, man. What have we got? What kind of colors we got? I do like the black. You know what? I'm going to leave it. That looks so good, I think. I'm going to change the color of this lamp. We'll switch it up. Then I'll know where I'm at if I, in the video, if I ever want to chop something up. I don't like the red. And there's so much like pink with the black light. It makes everything look pink in here. So I don't mind. I like pink, but we're going to go with the green. Yeah. I like that. All right. We don't need the bright green. We'll go back. Ooh. See, that's the kind of thing I could set up in. That's the kind of thing I could set up for points too. Like people, I have lots of lights in here that could just control the colors. It might be fun for people to be like, oh, I want it. Green's my favorite color. I want it all green. Okay, cool. We could do that. You want it all green? There you go. It's bright. It's too bright. It's too bright. I got to figure out how to control the lights. But for now, we got the UV. Anyway, back to business. So I'm going to build this kit. I built this kit. I already built this kit. Okay, that should be good. I already built this kit, but this doesn't have a sequencer in it, so you could sample. This has a sequencer in it, so I could take the 8 samples that I put in here on these 8 pads, right? Yeah, it's just some corny horn, but I don't need that. I'm gonna delete all these, and there's a snare it's not a bad snare. I kind of want a lo-fi feel because you got to remember it's going to sample it and then I'm gonna put effects in here, or it's going to sequence it. It's going to sound cool, but they're all like cut samples. I like that. I don't like this kick. So let's delete some stuff. This kick is gone. So delete, you click it, you hit delete, then you click it, delete flashes, you hit delete again. It deletes it. It says DEL slash, and it takes a little bit, but clear up some space and so that's pad 1. And this is the same thing. This has 8 pads, 4 banks, A, B, C, and D. But this is old school. This is, and there's no sequencer in here. So I could hand drum. I could, whoa, wait. Yeah, when you delete something, this has a hold function for an external source. In this case, it's the turntables coming into it because I'm recording. I'm going to get samples from the turntables or from my, from my computer, but using the controller. But what happens is when you delete something, and I'll show you, you have to hit hold. There's a hold button here. You hold external source. Otherwise, it doesn't trigger nothing because everything's gone. Look. See, this will work, but anything that's running through it won't. So you got to remember it does that. I remember when the first time that happened, I didn't realize. I'm like, why did it stop working? It's because if you hit delete, it deletes everything and it gets rid of it, and you have to redo that. So I'll show you right now. I'm gonna keep that snare. I don't know if I'm gonna use it, but I kind of like it. It's kind of gritty, Yeah, I like it. There's nothing on 3, so 2 is that snare. We'll put a kick here on 1. There's nothing on 4. It's like an 808, but I don't love it, so I'm going to delete it. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So hit delete, hit 5. See, the ones that have stuff on them, samples on them, they flash. So you know that 1, 3, and 4, there's nothing on them. So we're going to go 5. It says, you sure you want to delete it? If you can't get it back, yes, I'm sure. Now watch, as soon as I hit delete, it got rid of our external source button that we were holding. So yeah, you got to hit that every time when you're deleting it. But it's a nice little trick to know. But this is a great machine. This machine is known for its effects It has great effects in it and the sequencer in it. Because I have the 202 and it doesn't have the sequencer, but it has cool, like the SP202 is awesome too. But this thing's a beast. It has its own sequencer. You could just build it with it. I could build a whole beat within this little machine. It's very, I don't know. People say the sounds are more like analogy and grittier and just, I don't know. There's something cool about it. It's highly sought after. Like these things still, back then they're like $100 or whatever, maybe a couple $100 at the most. These things still go for $500-600. Like I had someone offer me $600 for it not too long ago, or it was like $550 or something. I'm like, nah, I'm good, because I love it. I collect vintage. I mean, I wish I was rich. I'm not. This is a lifetime of collecting, just so anyone knows. I'm far from rich. This is where I live and where I'm doing the streams in my little apartment, so it's all good. I love gear, and I get good deals on. This was actually given to me. A friend gave this to me. Yeah, so it's awesome. Anyway, so we got that loop's got to go. So yeah, it's a little longer. This one might take a minute. So we go delete. The ones that have samples on them flash. We don't want 6. We hit delete again. Yes. So this will take a little bit because it's actually not that long, but it actually shows. Look, it kind of counts down. You can see them lit up, so you can kind of have an idea how long it's going to take if you watch it. It's counting down on the 8 pads. 4. That's cool. This one, it is a loop, and it was a little. Oh, there it goes. So that's it. There's a clap. I kind of like the clap. Now I got to get rid of that snare. It's off. It doesn't work for me. It's got to go. Delete. 2. Bye. Goodbye, sweet snare. You can kiss my ass. Goodbye, snare. It's a pretty good song. I should start doing country. I'm from Tennessee originally, so damn, I gotta stop hitting this. I'm not used to standing up with this mic. Anyway, pretty sweet. I gotta make some emotes and stuff for the channel. I just became an affiliate on this channel yesterday, so I haven't had time to do anything. But I'm going to. I'm gonna make some cool custom emotes and do some fun stuff with this channel. All right, let's do this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, clear. 5, 6, 7 has the clap. I do like the clap. You got me again. I like this shaker. I actually have an egg shaker. I have my own. But this one's a good one. But I mean, I think I would rather just record. It makes it more airy and more. Yeah, I'll just use my own shaker. But I like it. I want to take a couple of the ones that I built here because I always like these sounds. But I want to put them in here. It'll sound different. That's like an echoey snare with a delay. Like, you might not even hear the delay. I hear all the little nuances because of the headphones. But if you listen to my stream in headphones, like, you can hear that shit too. Like, sounds clean. Okay, maybe. I don't know if I want delay or anything. I could always add that later. But, I mean, it might work. It's a clap. Not my favorite. I mean, it's actually better than the one I have here. All right, let's get rid of it. I should just start fresh. You know what? I got to start fresh anyway because you want everything to be like the same volume. Like I said earlier, like when I record, I want everything, garbage in, garbage out. Like it's that we'll fix it in post is, yeah, you can sometimes you can't, and you're just giving yourself more work later. After you've heard the song 1,000 times, it's not as enjoyable to mix. But if you get it clean and kind of where you want it, if I get all these samples at the right level, that's the trick. And then the sequencer within it, boom, I don't have to, it's done. Like it is what it is. The beat's just there, and then you record that into the Tascam, and boom, you're off and running. So anyway, yeah, I got to delete 7. I'm deleting all these. I'm going to delete them all. I got to start fresh. I should have just done that in the first place. I don't know why I'm trying to keep these old samples. These samples have been on here forever. I've never done shit with them. And they're old. Like, these newer ones sound better. But even though I want them, it's still, I could do the lo-fi thing with this. That's the beauty of it. Where's my water? My water. What happened to my water? All right, I'm over the green. I don't like the green no we're gonna go back to the blue, but I don't need the bright blue. It has two settings. I like it looks better with the less bright blue because there's just so much less bright colors in general because there's just so much going on. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's definitely got to go. I just would put sounds like on it. I used to use this when I DJ. That's why a lot of these sounds, like, I wanted to make a beat, but I just never used the sequencer on this thing. I always wanted to. I don't know why I never did. It's like, people love it. And you can make a beat. It just sounds great. I could do so much shit with it. I like it. I love my MPC one. It's a great sampler sequencer too. It's beautiful, but these are different. It's a little more gritty, which is cool. All right, cool. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, they are all empty. So we'll hold our external source button again. I don't know why they designed it that way. See, I kind of like this. I like this hi-hat. It's just simple. There's no there might be a little reverb. I don't hear any. There's no weird delay or reverb or anything. That's pretty simple. I'm going to get this. And that's a quick sample. So the way I like to usually set up, and you can even finger drum them, if you want to. You could be like, I mean, I'm not the greatest finger drummer in the world, but you could do it on this too. But it's not as if you're gonna do that, you just do it in here because these are super sensitive. Like these pads are way better than these pads. But anyway, I am gonna take this hi-hat because I like this hi-hat a lot. I like it. Jimmy the prick, Jimmy the prick, Jimmy the prick, Jimmy the prick. Whoa, damn! I'm yelling too much. Calm down, dude. Okay, here we go. So there's a record button right here, right? So you hit record. I pick the pad I want. I want pad 1. It starts blinking. Record starts blinking. It's ready to record. It's armed. We literally are just going to do we're just going to do it. I think if I remember this right, I hit 1 or I just hit record. Oh, yeah, I hit record. So, and then I'm just going to stop it instantly. It's so quick. It's so fast, I want to make sure the volumes are good. Are we good? So it's the sampler. Oh, okay. No, the sampler volume's over here. I think. I know there's oh no, I know what it's at. It's right here. Sampler volume. Okay, my bad. Duh. Noice. So it's going to be quieter than the other things, but that's not the point. I want to get it. So they're all pretty. Dude, that looks pretty good. I mean, I think we're good. Yeah. Okay. Maybe a little bit less. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Okay. All right, cool. We're going to snag this. Jimmy the prick. Jimmy the prick. Here's what we're going to do. Then we're going to get disco while we do this, too, because I'm just in the mood. Let's go. Disco. 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 I'm sorry. At this point. All right. Enough of that nonsense. All right, I got to sample this. Hold on one sec. I guess I drank my water or put it somewhere. I must have drank it. I want some more water. All right, we're going to get this done. All right, here we go. The blackberry is so very fine. I wonder if this died or did it die? I'm getting footage for my videos for YouTubes. Hello, I love YouTubes. I love YouTubes. No, I love you too. Oh, my bad. I think it died. Yeah, it died. It only has a 2-hour battery. For expensive ass cameras, that thing is 2-hour battery. All right. Disco. I'm going to go back to the UV. And we're going to go back to this and stop playing. Okay. Thank you. Oh, I do like this one. I like the one that goes back and forth. Yeah. That looks kind of cool. That's very comic booky. Yeah, I like that. That looks good. All right. Back to business. All right. Sorry, guys. Had to hit the blackberry. The blackberry burst is my favorite burst. All right, let's do this. I'm excited about this. But you know what? I just realized I don't want the hi-hat on 1. So I'm going to cancel that. Cancel. Thank you. I really love this machine. It's so simple, but I love it. The sounds are great. The lo-fi sounds are crazy. The effects are just famous. Like people want the reason why people, like guy offered me $550 for this thing in the year 2020, like a couple years ago. It's because a big part of it is the effects. It's famous. Like I'll play something because it's running through here in a minute. So I'll play, I don't want to play something I already played. I'll play, what do we got here? All right, I'll just play this real quick. This is another song I made a while back, but it's not done. None of these songs that I'm playing are really done. That's why I'm reworking them for the stream, and just because I want to. Just add a little delay to it. This is a cool song. I've been working on this too, I think. Or I'm going to. I think I worked it. I'm going to go back to it. Yeah. Yeah, this song's hard. The first stream, this is the song I was working on. This song's hard. But I'm going to go back to it. Probably Wednesday. I just wanted to do some other things. If I get caught up in one song and I don't feel like I'm adding to the song, I like to move on to a different song and I come back to it. And then eventually it's like, all right, I'm going to put some lyrics to it and make this happen. Like, I got a lot of shit to say, obviously. I talk all the time. Anyway, here's my point. Check out these effects, right? So there's a pitch delay. All right, so pitch shift. That's crazy. Whoa. So this is a pitch. Whoa. It's doing all that crazy stuff. See what I mean? Like these effects are nuts. And then what you do is you record it, and then I'll throw it into Ableton and I'll chop it up. You take parts you like, and then you make a beat out of that too. It's wild. So I'm gonna take the original beats, but I'm gonna mess with them. But that also has like, there's a delay, right? That's tight. Yeah, the delay on this thing's awesome. The effects on it are just amazing. They sound really good. What else is in here? Oh, here's a cool little thing. Look, so this is the multi-effect, and then you hold it and you spin this one, and there's one. What are they? I forgot. I can't really see it. I got my flashlight. Let's see. So reverb, tape echo, chorus flanger, phaser, tremolo pan, distortion, overdrive, fuzz, wah, octave, comp, equalizer, lo-fi. The lo-fi is super famous. I'll have to use that. But that's something I would use after you get the samples, you know. You use the lo-fi on what, like the snare or the kick or whatever. Probably like the snare, definitely. Noise gen, radio tuning, slicer. The slicer on here is awesome. The ring modulator on here is awesome. Number 19, chromatic PS. I'm not even sure what that is. I forgot. Voice trans. That's cool. Number 20. And then 21, it's a canceller, seat canceller. So yeah, this thing is, you got tap tempo. This is your sequencer right here. Pattern select, control, length, quantize, and a tap tempo. Long, lo-fi. And then each sample, you have stereo effects. You can do gates, loops, reverse. I can reverse a sample, which is cool. Very 80s. Very Beastie Boys. I love Beastie Boys. The shit. I love me some Beasties. But yeah, you can resample stuff, which is great. So once you make a beat, I can actually resample the beat onto its own pad. So I could take the hi-hat and a clap and a kick. I mean, I don't know how much you would want on it, but really as many as you want on it. If you want to open up another pad. The resample feature is an amazing feature on this too, which I've never even used either. So I told myself, I'm doing the stream, I'm going to start doing this stuff. Some people will like it, some people get bored. But, I was going to show you the other effects. Vinyl simulation. Oh my God. Hear the cracks and stuff. That's wild. And you can control like the level of it. So you have different, this is the level. Oh, dude, it's so rad. And there's an isolator too. You can isolate, like, I guess it isolates certain frequencies. I never really messed with that. Filter. Yeah, filter. There's like a low, the high and low bypass. That's wild. I love this thing. It's so good. And I could take a loop from just a song if I just want to just chop it up, reverse it, do something weird to it. I love it. It's so great. And it's just old school. All right, let's get back at it. All right, I'm going to sample this. Huh. Does it sound different? I don't know. I thought it sounded better. Now I don't like it. I don't know if I did something weird. Okay. Yeah. No, it's fine. You don't want it to be too in your face. It's just a hi-hat. Okay. As long as there's something to keep the rhythm. I like the way it sounds. I guess. I mean, I can look at some other. Let me just see what else is in here. I'll see what I already have in here. Whoa. It's pretty loud. Shit. I don't know why it doesn't seem as loud as it was before to me. Okay, well. See something. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened here. That's weird. It doesn't seem like something weird happened. Yeah, I don't know about this. I'm going to close Serato DJ Pro and reopen it real quick. It doesn't sound right. It sounded so clean and so good before. That's why I wanted to sample it, but I'm like, what the heck happened? That's weird. All right, I'll just restart it. I'll restart it and see what's up. Well, if it wants to. I might have to restart the whole laptop. Yeah, this thing's acting stupid. I'm going to restart it. Restart. No biggie, I'll restart it. In the meantime, let's see what else. else on here that I could delete. I mean, these are some kind of cool sounds. That one's okay. I like this one because it's like, it had a couple cool effects. I like those two. I mean, it's a little loud. I don't know. It's scary though. That one's cool. So I might get rid of the hits and just make this one like weird little ambient, like little. I like that. I definitely would always. I'd love to use this on a kit. See, I think on the sequencer you can only use this. You can only sequence. You might be if you could jump back. Whoa. do. Welcome to Windows, asshole. Thanks, lady. All right. Yeah, it was acting weird. It sounded awful. So let's try this again. Sometimes you just do a little restart, dude. Do a little restart, bro. Everything seems to be just running really slow today. There's no way I was going to sample that. It sounded like crap. It sounded great, and then all of a sudden it decided it didn't want to sound good. Oh well, that's part of the that's part of the process. Sometimes. All right. Okay. So I have no idea why I decided to be a jackass here. Let's see. Go to the sampler. See, now that sounds good. See what I mean? That's what I'm saying. I actually like this. I don't know how that would sound on this. I guess we can find out. Where is the other one, though? The one that I had. That might be someone on this. Oh. Yeah. Let's go back to A. I'm going to go back to that kit if I can find it. Yeah, this is it right here. Actually, that sounds like shit. I hate that. I don't want to use it. You know what? We're going to go back here. I want to try something. Okay. I just think these are just bad samples. I need to find some better samples. That sounds cool. But like the hi-hats and stuff. So I'm just gonna start with a boom bat. I guess I'm just gonna do like a boom bat beat. It's just easy, 4/4. I think that I mean most of my shit's like boom bat stuff anyway. I like it. I like that old school hip hop stuff. So let's just and on this it's appropriate for sure. All right, let's just do this. I'm gonna see what I have on here. Let me go. I know I have a bunch of. I know I have a bunch of samples. Like I got tons of sample packs on here and stuff. So let's see what we got. Yeah. All right. How's this kick? Well, that's interesting. That's interesting. got a little tail on it too, like a little delay glitchy tail. Okay, all right, I kind of like that. So usually I'll do kick on 5, pad 5, snare, pad 6. That way, if you want to do so I'm right-handed, so I can put like a hi-hat, cymbals and stuff over here, maybe across whatever I'm doing, and keep like the kick and snare down here, so you can do it with 2 hands, or you could just, it's just easier, I think. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to put, well, I don't want that to be the main snare, so I'm going to put that on 5. So I'll have it on, 6. So I can have a kick here, and a kick here, and a snare here, and a clap or something here. So I can go back and forth right here. Boom, boom. Does that make sense? Yeah. I can do it 1 hand, or then I could have shit over here, and I can do 2 hands. And then eventually I'm gonna sequence it. I've never used a sequencer on this thing. Honestly, I don't even know if it works. I'm assuming it should work, but it might not. It should work. This is given to me, so I hope it works. Yeah, I think it does. I just never tried to mess with it. I've known about it forever, but anyway. I've had this thing since like 2010 or something. Someone gave it to me. I won't mention his name because he's in prison for a long time. Oopsie. God, that just sounds horrible. That's just a bad. I sampled that awful. Okay, here we go. I like that, but as a secondary, to kick in there, it's got that little. Yeah, that's dope. Or to bring it out to replace the other, like it's either a snare. A snare, you need a good tight snare. Or maybe even a little looser snare, because this is so tight. Boom, boom, boom. That little echo. Yeah, that's cool. All right, I'm going to put it on 6. So you just hit record, okay, to sample. You hit record to sample. It flashes. They all flash. Which one you want to sample on? Pad 6. You hit pad 6. Record starts flashing again. And so I try to time it perfect. You can get in here again and chop it up, or like if it's a little off, you could like mark it. There's a mark button, but it's tricky. And if you could do it perfect, then try to do it perfect. I'm going to try to do it perfect the first time. Let's see if I can pull this off. This would be great. It'd be a miracle and great. We'll see. I haven't done this in so long. I haven't sampled on this thing in 5 years probably. All right. Yeah, I like that. I got to remember not to cut out the tail. See, if I didn't have headphones on, I wouldn't hear the tail. It's very subtle, but it sounds awesome. Yeah, that's cool. All right. So it's literally going to push. I'm going to push them both at the same time, right? And then I'm going to hold them and as soon as the tail's gone, I'm going to literally close my eyes and just listen and see if I can get this. And then I got to hit it again to stop the sample. So record. Like as soon as the tail's done. Here we go. Ready? That's it. Oh, I think I nailed it, dude. Yeah, baby. This is how we do it. See, it doesn't sound nearly as good as it sounds on here, but that's the whole point. I'm going to make a gnarly, glitchy beat on this thing and use the sequencer inside it. It's a famous sequencer. I can't believe I've never used it, but here we go. That's why I wanted to do this. I'm forcing myself to be creative again. I've been neglecting my creative urges, and it's dangerous. I might go out and just start playing acoustic guitar at a coffee shop or some shit. I don't know. Help me. Okay. So it also gets rid of our external source button that you have to hold. That's tricky on this thing, but it makes sense. It kind of makes sense so you don't get confused. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I just recorded that, or I just deleted that. Now you can, it makes sense. Boss makes the best stuff. Roland and Boss are some of my favorite. I'm a huge Boss fanboy. I love it. So here we go. You know what? Maybe it does. Let me see. Let me compare. Let's compare them. Okay, this one's in stereo. This one's in mono. Did I not record it in stereo? I didn't mean to do that. Okay, I'm going to re-record that. Delete. See, I'm glad I noticed that. Without headphones, you may not even notice that shit. I was like, it doesn't sound as dope. I want this hit to be in stereo. So it may sound as good as this, but I could tweak it with the old effects and stuff and completely change it and sequence it. That's the most important thing. So, yeah, so delete 6. Yes, please. Oh, yeah, go ahead. All right, I'm going to do it again on track 6. Not track 6, just pad 6. Ooh, this is exciting. I'm having so much fun. Thank you guys for being here. Anyone that's here hanging out, you guys are the best. Booty bunnies, Jimmy the prick. Booty bunnies, Cricket X is the man. Don't forget to get your channel points, homie. Channel points, homie. Channel points. Oh. Pika, pika, pika. I like testing out my emote wall. That's so fun. The emote wall looks like a lot of fun, especially when you got this craziness going on. So crazy. Oh. That's so awesome. I like it. It's way over the top in here. Whoa. Oh, that's cool. See, I wish I knew how to do that. I got to go in here and program some stuff one of these days. I'll work on it this week. I'll try to figure it out, but it's cool. You can program. If I had DMX, I definitely could fade. You could, if I had a controller, I don't have a DMX controller. I could maybe find something. I could probably buy a simple one. I probably should. It needs it because I could do so much more with it. You know what? I will. I'll go to the Guitar Face place and then they go get me one of those. That'd be cool. Or maybe the Sweetwater. I should call Sweetwater. They probably miss me. They're like, "Hey, bro, where you been? Where you been, bro? Where you been, brother? Where you been, bro?" All right, I'm happy here. Now watch. I'm happy. I'm going to leave this on. You know why? Because disco. That's why. I was going to hook up my fog machine. I did hook it up last night, and the damn thing's broken. $300 fog machine. I should call Sweetwater. Or no, where'd I buy it? Yeah, I did buy that from Sweetwater. I should call them and go, "Hey, I know it's been a few years, but I've hardly used this thing. What's up?" They can help me. I'm going to do a video and repair it. I'll do a YouTube video of me repairing it and looking like I'm a handyman. Hey, look at me. Dick. I mean, handyman. Dick. Handyman. All right, I want to hear this again. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. What time is it? Yes, we will mess with the song for the last hour. But I do want to get something recorded on here at least. And it's disco time. But actually, we're going to go back to the UV because the UV looks cool, I think. It's a lot for this tiny place, but I dig it. Boom. Oh, shit. Hey, give up. Freeze. Oh, excuse me. Fuck you. Okay. Let's see. Come on, Mark. Get with it. There we go. I kind of do like the switch back and forth one. That looks cool. Let's do that for a minute. I like that. It's very Dick Tracy. It's a comic book. I'm in a comic book world. I'm a comic book dick. Comic book dork is what I am. Not really. I don't like comic books, but I like the. I mean, let me rephrase that. I like the look of some of them. This reminds me of the what's that? That's that movie Creep Show, which like the hard like when the guy's about, he opens the box and the thing. Dun, 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 dun. It's terrifying, right? With the red back and forth. See, it doesn't look as red in here as it does. It doesn't look as red on the monitor as it does in here. But I do like the UV. This is cool. I like this effect. We'll let that go for a minute. That's cool. Then you add, you could add some emotes with one of my tester accounts here. Let's go, let's see. Oh, hell yeah. I don't even know what I have on here. Okay. Yo. I do like that. I'm going to use that. All right, so where is that? That is on. Where is it? Oh, okay. That's on A. So where is my, where's that snare? There it is. There it is. Yeah, yeah. All right, I'm going to try it again. Let's see if we can get this to work. Let's see if we can get this to work. Let's see if we can get this to work. You better fucking work. You fucking better work. I'm never going to be, I try to be YouTube friendly. I am until I'm not, I am until I'm not. That's how it happens. But I'm trying. I'm going to get better. But there's a little bit of, there's a little F-bomb in me every once in a while. I'm sorry. I apologize. Whoa! My pan! Oh my God, it couldn't handle the bass. It couldn't handle the bass, my piece of shit pen. I'm gonna hit my piece of shit pen. That motherfucker, did you hear that thing? It went flying. It's because I sat it at the dumb spot. That was dumb. It's some bassy shit. Well, no one could hear it though. Nah, that was a ghost. That was a ghost because it's all in my headphones. I don't even have my monitors on. It's always a ghost, I swear to God. They follow me around. I don't even think of it a ghost like this. It's not like the police. I truly believe I'm haunted. I think I'm haunted. I feel like I'm cursed sometimes. It's weird. And then other times I feel blessed. But a lot of times I feel like the place isn't haunted. I'm haunted. Because it follows me around. It doesn't matter where I go. Weird shit happens. I don't see how that could have been the bass because there was no bass. The bass was in my head. Because there's literally, I'm not trying to wake up my, anyway, I'm kidding about the ghost, but it's weird. It happens to me all the time. All the time. See, no one can freaking hear that. The only thing that they can maybe hear is my voice. These things are easy to fall over, but that was weird. I've been having some weird shit happen at this place, but it's not the place. Again, it's just wherever I go. It's all good. But maybe the ghost like my, average music. Or whatever it is. Beat making skills. My average beat making skills. Okay, cool. So I'm going to try to do this on 6, but I got to find it. Hold on. It's on, I think it's on B, right? No. Oh, no. We were right there. Okay, here we go. Let me sit this down. I'm just going to lay that down for a sec. And I'm going to try this again. So I want to record it. It says it's in stereo. This is what's confusing. All right, so I want to record it. Let's see what happens when I hit record. I definitely want to hit it there. Okay, I got to put it in stereo. I have to put it in stereo. That's right. I forgot about that. So don't forget to put it in stereo or you're going to have mono samples. Sometimes you want a mono sample, but on this one, I want it stereo. All right, let's go. I'm going to try this again. Here we go. Ready? Oh, yeah. Let's go, baby. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dunzo. Let's see how it sounds. We'll compare them. Oh, that's awesome. So, trigger the hold on the external source again. All right, so let's compare them. Check it out. That's off the sampler that's on the Serato DJ Pro. Sounds good, right? And if you have headphones on, especially, you can hear what I'm talking about. Wow, the Dr. Sample, I think it sounds better. It actually sounds almost identical. It's amazing since this thing's like 25 years old. That's awesome, man. So now I could do lo-fi effects and stuff, but I'm going to move on because I really like that. I think the volume's okay on, I guess, maybe. You know what? I should double check that. Hold on. You know what? I think I'm gonna do it one more time. But I got to remember to hit stereo. So let me delete that again. Pad 6, delete, hit the pad, it flashes, hit delete again, it deletes it. It takes a minute, but oh shit. Whoa, be careful. Damn, I thought I pulled something off. All right. Yeah, so cool, man. That's weird. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. All right, I'll mess with that when I get back there. What time is it? All right, yeah. No, this is fun. I'm going to keep doing this. I love this. The people that are into these kind of samplers are going to love this. I'm also I put the whole streams on YouTube. I'll upload it tonight or tomorrow. Usually tonight, but I don't know if I'm going to be up all night. Maybe. Okay, so let's do this again. Record 6. Stereo. So they're all lit up. Okay. Let's do it again. All right, here we go. Let me make sure it's loud enough. See, I feel like it could take more, right? Oh, holy crap. I don't want it to clip though, but I think it's good. A little bit less. I'm looking at Streamlabs and looking at the out signal that's going to the stream. Yeah, I'm trying not to clip. I think that's pretty damn good. It's louder than I had it. I think it's good. All right, let's try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Let's see how it sounds. Okay, yeah. I mean, I could even trim the end off if I want to, but right now I'm not worried about it. Love it. I love it. That's amazing. Let's find a kick. I'm going to put a kick on 1 and a kick on 5. I thought I had one. Oh, no, I'm going to use this one for the other song. Yeah, for sure. But there is another kick on here that's freaking crazy, actually. It's like a sub. Maybe I should put that. Yeah. Damn. Okay, I'll put that one on 5. Let me see if I can find it. It's on, I think it's in bank B. Oh, yeah. I always like this one, too. That's pretty tight. Oh, yeah. Cha-ching. I like that one too. I have that one on here, but it's on a different bank. Yeah. I like that one. That little hit. If you use that in the right way with the right tempo, that should be fly. Just super subtle, but it's all about timing, baby. Boom, boom, boom. It's all about groove. That's all I understand is groove. I'm not the best musician by any means or anything. I could play a bunch of different instruments. Okay. They say master of none or whatever, but that's just part of the quote. The whole quote is like something of many, master of none, but something better. You know what? It's a good quote. It's okay to know a bunch of things. You don't have to be a master at one thing. Sometimes it's better. If I'll look at the quote sometime. Someone said it on some YouTube channel I was watching. Real cool dude. I like the guy. I'll shout out his channel. He's cool. I'll go back and watch it, but I'll get the exact quote. It's wonderful. Because most people don't finish the quote. Just like everything else, all about context. The quote, they only tell you half the quote. C'est la vie. All right, let's do this, baby. I'm in a good mood now. We're getting somewhere. This is so much fun. I've been wanting to do this since I've had this. I've had this for over a decade. I've always sampled stuff, but I've never used the sequencer and actually made a beat with it because I've also had like the MP7 behind me and things like that and other samplers. And that's not a sampler. It's just a sequencer. And I used to make beats on those things, and my friends all had machines and stuff. But anyway, this thing's awesome. Yeah, that's amazing. And there's a little noise at the end, but I can clip that off. Really, watch. I'll show you how to do that. So there's a mark button. So if you hit it, you got to hit it exact. There's just a little click at the end. Watch. I'm going to try to get rid of it. I can undo it too. Wait. Damn, how did I thought there was an undo. I don't see an undo. You can just remark it, I think. You know, I'm going to leave it alone for right now. I want to get that sub. There it is. That's insane. Dude. That's insane. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. That's clean, too. Isn't that echo? It just keeps going. Dude, you got to listen to my streaming with headphones, I swear to God. Or at least a good sound system that has some good bottom end. I do love that one too. And I could pitch shift and slow it down and do it and do all kinds of things in the 303. Everyone knows that, right? That's the Price is Right. That's the Price is Right one if you lose. I'm sorry. You suck at this game. I always wish I was the host of The Price is Right. That'd be a cushy gig. All right, I'm going to sample this. This sounds so good. I'm going to sample this. And I'm going to sample it on 5. Someone texting me? Oh, that's weird. All right. What time is it? 10 o'clock? All right. I'm going to keep doing this. This is fun. But I do want to add that bass. I am going to add that bass to the song. But I do want to, yeah, this is cool. I do want to add this little 808. Oh, it's so good. Ooh, that low end on it just hits you right in the chest. All right, let's see. We want to record. We're going to record on 5. It's got to be stereo. Where's it at? Stereo. All right. Let's go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, man. Oh. Noice. Okay, now, later, after I get all my 8 samples, when I sequence, I can make a beat, I could tweak it, tweak the sounds, I could tweak each sound individually. And since I have the card for this bad boy, the rare card that's super expensive, I got 4 banks, so it gives me extra time. So, because every effect and stuff that you add, it takes up memory. So you really want all 4 banks if you can get them. But if you can't find the card, and the card's hard to find, it's expensive for the SP303, the Dr. Sample. It's made by Boss, if you don't know. But most of you probably that are still here probably know that. They probably a fan of it, so that's cool. I'm a huge fan of Boss, so I love this. I have the 202. I have the DR202, the Dr. Rhythm, and the Dr. Sample 202, the original one. Anyway, nice. So there's 2 of our samples right there. We got that boom, 2 of our 8. Now, I don't know, but I think you can only use the sequencer. It's a very simple sequencer, but I have other things I could sequence with. I have the Novation mono station. I could do CV and all kinds of crazy stuff with that. Or with the voltage or whatever, the voltage current or whatever they call it. That stuff's expensive, though. You start messing with that gear, oh, shit, you better have money because that shit's addicting. And it's chaotic, but it's kind of cool. I would love to have, I might drop $500 and get, it'll be a surprise. I need it eventually. If I have some success with the stream, we'll see. I'm not, or just in life in general. I'm doing okay, but I don't want to spend another $500 right now. But I probably will end up doing it because I want to use the circuit Novation mono station. Yeah. So anyway, and I use it, but it's this over here. But it has a CV outputs. You can control modular synths with it. Or you can integrate it into your modular synth setup, which is sweet. All these are MIDI though. I want to connect one of my next things I want to do. I also have a lot of plugins in the desktop and Ableton. I'm going to start chopping stuff up I'm making. I want everything to work together. I want my workflow to not be interrupted. And it's a lot of this stuff I had, but anyway, I'm going to stop yammering. Okay, I love those 2 samples right now. I think they sound great. So, since I'm on a roll, see, I know I have a kit in here. What do we got? I mean, I don't love that. I don't love that kick. That's the one. I do like that hit, but this one I'm going to use for the song, for the last song I was working on at the beginning of the stream. I don't even think it has a working title. What is it called? It doesn't really have a working. I should just call it PS. I should just call it Music Maker because that was the program I made that loop on 25 years ago on the PS2. The original loop. But it's not gonna be the basis of the whole song. It's gonna be part of the song. It's gonna be brought in and out in the mix, and it's gonna be dope. I mean, that's kind of cool. See, some of these I should do like the hi-hats in mono, because also if you use stereo on these, I mean, it takes up more memory, obviously, too. But it sounds so clean. Like the samples sound so clean in stereo. And because I have the card, I probably have enough memory. I know I have enough memory to fill. I should just do stereo. I want to hear how it sounds with this. Nah, I mean, I don't love it. Okay. I do like that hi-hat sound. Oh, wait a minute. I'm trying to find a hit. I do like that, though.